So we're just gonna go ahead and jump in. We are going to chop up some simple vegetables. We're doing, like I said, quinoa before. I'm not gonna show you guys how to cook quinoa today because it's boring. 1 cup of quinoa to 1.5 cups of water. Wait for the water to boil, put the quinoa in, reduce the heat, cover it, 15, 20 minutes later, fluffy, delicious quinoa. So we're gonna get some oil in the pan because fat keeps things from sticking as well as adds flavor. We're gonna start off with the sweet potato. Very dense, very hard, takes a long time to cook. So I'm gonna come in. We always cut a piece off the bottom. That way we've got a stable vegetable in order to go through and cut with. And nothing has to be beautiful. You're just cooking a nice nutritional meal for yourself at home. If you're a little wonky or your shapes are a little off, that's okay. We're gonna let that go, and while we're doing that, we're gonna go ahead and cut up our other vegetables. We've got some time, right? That's gonna take a while to cook. So we're gonna get in there, get our onion. So we're just gonna boom, we've got a julienne, just like that, right? Everybody does that at home? Is that how you do it? Perfect. Now we're gonna take our bell pepper. A couple ways you can cut a bell pepper. You can cut the sides off. You can roll it like this. Anyway, we're gonna come through, we're gonna go ahead and dice up that bell pepper, get this beautiful, beautiful color. Now, bell pepper cooks pretty fast. Onion and sweet potatoes, those can go for a while. We're gonna let them just continue to cook, stir it around. We're gonna continue to just build up our prep on our table here. And broccoli. We're not gonna cut all the way down to the bottom when we do this, although you can if you don't feel safe doing it the way I'm doing it. But if you just slice into the stem and then push apart, you don't get those sharp lines and you get a lot nicer, natural looking piece of broccoli. For ease of prep and things like that, I just went ahead and I got carrot coins. But this is gonna keep our cooking time pretty similar. We're gonna shake some carrot coins in there. That's denser, right? So it's gonna take a while. Now we're gonna let those cook for a little bit with some garlic. Everybody loves garlic, right? And we are going to start our teriyaki sauce, which is one of the 3 sauces we're making to liven up this bowl as you reheat it through the week. Teriyaki sauce is incredibly simple. You take soy sauce, you take water. We're gonna do about twice the water to the soy sauce, brown sugar, ginger, and garlic. We're gonna stir all that together, and we're gonna bring this to a boil. And once that boils, we will take cornstarch right here and add some water to it. This is called making a slurry. We take the slurry at the end into a boiling liquid, and it binds it together, and we get a better texture and mouthfeel. That's what thickens your soy sauce, or any really American Asian style sauces are typically thickened with a cornstarch slurry. So while that gets hot, we're gonna continue sauteing over here, and we're gonna wait until our vegetables get al dente. Especially when we're talking about something we intend to put in our fridge and reheat later, because we're gonna cook that twice, right? So if your vegetables are already cooked to a point where they're soft mush and then you microwave it so you can eat it on Wednesday, you're gonna have a pretty mushy deal. So we don't wanna do that. We're gonna go ahead and add the rest of our vegetables. We've got our color going in here. And then chickpeas we're adding. This is high in protein, which is gonna be lasting energy to get you through class, get you through the day and the activities that you wanna do. We're boiling over here with our teriyaki sauce. So we're gonna come in, we're gonna add some slurry. We don't have to add all the slurry all at once. You just add more and more slurry until you get the texture you want, but you always wanna add a bit, let it boil, see where it is, add a bit more, let it boil again, etc. We're gonna make sure we stir over here. I personally don't add a ton of sodium, but I think a little bit of salt goes a long way in just making those flavors pop. And we're gonna start our next sauce, which is a Mediterranean sauce. Very, very simple. We're gonna take tahini, a little bit of lemon juice. We got a little bit of warm water. We're gonna put minced garlic and a pinch of salt. We're gonna whisk that together. And this is all that takes to make a nice Mediterranean sauce. There we are. We've got a nice tahini sauce. Sauce number 1. We've got a nice teriyaki sauce. Sauce number 2. And then sauce number 3. We're gonna make a pesto today. But we're gonna make a nice healthy pesto. We're gonna go kale. We're gonna get a good amount of olive oil. garlic, almonds. Now, most pestos actually have cheese in them. Nutritional yeast is a really, really wonderful alternative to Parmesan in sauces in particular. We're gonna put that in there just because we really like it. And some water. Now, I recommend a blender or like a magic bullet for this, which you might have to borrow one from somebody down the hall, but I bet there's one near you or accessible to you to make wonderful blended sauces. Mess, I'm making a very wonderful mess is what's happening. So if you just remember to keep a very simple, reheatable meal in bulk in your fridge, then all of a sudden you have the world open to you, whether it be sauces you made from scratch or things that you buy at the store. Barbecue sauce, wonderful. Throw a can of coconut milk in with these veggies, a little bit of curry paste or curry powder. All of a sudden you have Thai food. This is very, very easy to do things off of this basic base. So we got our quinoa, Magic TV. All right. We've got our nice vegetable mix. And let's make it teriyaki today. And maybe you want to go the extra mile and do something like some chopped green onions, some sesame seeds over the top. You can do that, you can not do that, but all of a sudden you have a very, very easy, quick meal to get you through your week.